Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Vanessa of Silva Creations, and in this video I wanted to try to make a journal using the package that a patterns package, I guess, the Simplicity. I want to make my sister a journal for Christmas. I know we're still a little early out, but I wanted to do it using the patterns, and this in particular because this was my mom's. I have all my mom's patterns, and we lost her back in 2016. So I thought it'd be pretty nice to, now that I make journals and stuff like that, I can make her something meaningful, I feel like. So I'm gonna make her something with this. I'm gonna include some of the pattern in it. I was trying to find some that my mom had already written on, but I'm having trouble with that. I did find, I have this one. It has her handwriting on it, but it's in really bad shape. So I don't know what I would be able to do, because she even has it stapled up on the bottom. But maybe I could use this one. It could probably work. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll try to make this one work. Okay, so I have this. My plan is just to use this rice-a-roni box here, and maybe it'll work. I'd have to get it over this way. I mean, yeah, it could sort of work. I don't know. I want to use this, but I think I'm just going to use the other one. I think the other one's going to work better. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to commit, and I'm going to use this one because I just think it's going to hold together better. And then I'm going to do 2 signatures, I think, for this. So I just went ahead and picked out a few things. My mom liked to crochet also, so I'm going to use some pieces out of a crocheting book. Oh, I've started making stickers, just kind of trying it out, kind of dabbling in it a little bit. So I thought these would be cute to include. I'm using my Cricut, and I just purchased some sticker paper, and yeah, these might be a little too cutesy, but maybe I'll try to make some more like, ooh, I just know, I just looked over and that was staring at me. That's pretty creepy. Maybe I should use that for a Halloween journal. I'm just going to turn that over. So yeah, maybe I could try to make some that are more kind of like this style, you know, or more kind of more like this style, I think. But let's see. So I want to use also this paper because, you know, it has the dress form and all that, and then I thought this paper was pretty cool, and it has butterflies. My mom loved butterflies, so I'm trying to find like any of my paper that has butterflies on it. I do have this really pretty one that I might use, and then I just have some tea dyed paper that I just made, some dictionary pages. I was trying to find, I think I found one that said, you know, it had the definition of mother in there, which I thought will be cool. This one right here. Mother's Day. Mother Goose. Okay. And then I have like 2 ledger papers, 2 tracing papers. So, you know, 2 per, or 1 per signature. And then I found these, which I feel like I'm probably going to use these ones as the signature covers because, you know, the butterflies, since my mom loved those so much. So for now, let's get all this out of the way so that I can start taking apart the box. Okay, I'm just gonna, now I had the video before where I made a journal out of the macaroni and cheese box. So I know you guys have already kind of seen this, but I just had these lying around, so because I'm trying to hold on to all my you know, cardboard so that I can use it instead of just recycling. Well, I'm technically recycling it, but instead of just throwing it in the recycling bin, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off the tops and the bottom. I hope this is gonna be something that she really loves. I don't think she's really into like the journals and stuff really, but hopefully she'll like this. And I'm supposed to be going out there to see her at Christmas if all things work out. So it'll be a good little gift. I also want to make one for my niece, but using some of the patterns that my mom had bought to make her little clothes when she was little. Because she was really close with my mom. They spent a lot of time together, so I think it could be cool. So anyway, here's this. I have it all cut. This is pretty flimsy. I wanted to put some fabric, I think, and then I'll put and then I can glue this onto the fabric, or hold on, there's something in there still. Oh, little tiny pieces. I wonder if these could be cool for like pockets, or do you think they'll be too, they might be too, what's the word I'm thinking of? Fragile. Okay, let's see. I know for sure that on the inside cover, I'm gonna put the cardstock. Okay, I just went and looked real quick. Yeah, for sure, I think I want to use this on the inside cover. And I'm thinking just using some muslin for the outside. Just to give it a little something, you know. And then I found this lace that I had tea dyed at one point that I think could look pretty cool. So I might find a way to add that in somewhere. So let's get we'll get the fabric cut first. Oh yeah, let me throw all this trash away. Okay, I got that trash thrown away, so I'm back. I'm gonna unfold this fabric. There's just so much of it. Let's see. So you know how we do this. I'm gonna lay it flat, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and actually I want to cut off this side piece here where it has all the holes, because I don't know why it's like that, but I just went through all the trouble of getting it all laid out, but that's okay. Luckily it's just quick and easy to tear off. Okay. And then I might tea dye that or something and just use it for something else, because I do plan on making more tea dye paper sometime soon, because I use so much of it. All right, now we got that, so I just kind of want to lay this where there's just a little bit. It's kind of hard to see because it blends, but I'm just going to leave a little bit of space on each side here, and I'm just going to kind of like cut like so, and then I'm going to tear that. I forget just how long these are, how long this fabric is here. Okay, now that I got that torn, we're gonna put it like this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then we'll just cut this part here and tear it. Easy peasy. All right, let's throw that over there. Let me get out a lot of these loose strings. And then let's go ahead and I think we're gonna attach this, and then I'll put I'm probably going to sew this because I just feel like it makes sense because you know it's a sewing journal, so it makes kind of sense to sew it. I have to find my glue. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to do a full clean of my craft room. I feel like every single month every single month I have to go through and do like a, you know, reorganizing, re-cleaning, all that fun stuff. Because I always like, I mean, I know I'm not alone, but I always just end up with so much stuff everywhere. It's because, you know, you start a project, then you start another project, and you just keep going. And then before you know it, everything's everywhere. So that's fun. All right, I'm just gonna glue around. I'm gonna add a little glue to the fabric so that it'll kind of hold down until I go to sew it. Because I'm gonna sew it after I attach the this. So, and I've never done this before, so I guess we're gonna see how it turns out. I hope it turns out nice and cute. I mean, it's just gonna be a super little mini journal. So, oh yeah, I did not think about that. You can see right through it. Oh shoot, I did not think that through. Let's see if you put this. Yeah, maybe if I put this tea-dyed lace on, it should be okay. I'm just gonna put it like all around the. Let me trim it to make it a little more even on the side. But yeah, I took. If you're using a very colorful box, make sure you turn it inside out. Because if I would have put it on that part on the inside, we would have been a lot better off because, you know, it's going to be covered by the cardstock, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I don't know how well this works on lace. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I just want it at the edge, I think. So about right here, we'll cut it again. I think it was right here. And I think I can just sew this on if I'm not mistaken. It should be okay. I might put a little glue, but I don't want it to be seeping through, so. Right, there we go. I really like how this turned out when I tea dyed it. It looks really like antique, I guess. Okay, so we got that. So like I said, I'm just gonna add a little glue. I'm not gonna do like a ton. Really, I don't know if we needed the lace on the front, but it's just gonna be easier just to throw it all on. There we go. Flatten it down. And then after I sew it on, I'll go through and cut it down. Let's add a little more. Now see, with the lace, you can still kind of see through it, but you cannot tell that it says, you know, nutrition facts and all that stuff. So it's definitely better. Okay, I do want to add just a little more glue because I don't want it to come apart. I know once we sew it, it should be okay, but you know, just in case. All right, there we go. This is actually kind of pretty. I like this. But let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. I think I'm just gonna cut the sides off of this. Oh, maybe I can include this somewhere inside. I want to make it to where, do I want the simplicity on the top or do I just straight want this? I think I just want this. So I'm going to cut off the simplicity, but I want to include that in the journal, so I'm going to hold on to it. Because I can just, yeah, see, it just kind of comes apart. Maybe I can use it like on the side of a page or something. Okay, then I'm just going to cut this. Paper is kind of fragile actually. And then I'm just gonna cut a little on this side. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut off, like to make it fit, but we'll figure that out. Okay, so. Oh, you know, this could even be good for the front cover. I mean, the inside cover, the front inside cover. We'll see. So we got that. Let's go ahead and open this up. So actually, I had to sneeze. Okay, so actually let's put this like here. I think I'm gonna make it to where it kind of fits with the lace showing through. So this lady, she's gonna get cut off for sure over here. Or do we want that lady to get cut off? Yeah, we'll cut this lady off. Think right about there. I'm just kind of guessing because I'm not completely sure. I do not know how we're already at 15 minutes. It feels like it hasn't been that long. Okay, we actually want to cut it. I'm going to cut off the torn part at the top here. Try to get it as even as possible. Okay. And then I think I want to take a little more off here so that, you know, the lace shows through all around. I know that knife is probably annoying. Just, you know. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that's good like that. And then, actually, we don't want the lace to show that side. I want to make sure we get that side sewn. Okay. I think we're going to take off right about here. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Should I round the corners? Will that make it look a little better? I think I'm going to. All right. And I don't know why sometimes it doesn't take the whole thing and then it makes it a little weird looking corner. What I think I might do actually is put this as the back, on the back corner. On the back of the book. Because that could be pretty cool. But I think I want to, yeah, I want to keep like the number and stuff. So I'm just going to line this up and I'm going to just cut it from here. That way it should cut it the exact same size. Oop, I think it tore a little, but that's okay. We're going to cut the corners anyway, so it'll be okay. All right, line that up. Sometimes it's hard to talk and cut at the same time. So I've always kind of been like that though. Like I tend to, my brain just goes duh, you know, when I'm trying to do too many things at once. All right, we got that done. So let's just kind of attach it a little bit with a little bit of glue. That way, and I got a tip not to go all the way out to the edge. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of keep it like so. I want this like this. I'm going to line it up to the edge. Not too much to the edge because you don't want it to, you know, start to crack or something because when you open it and close it. But that's pretty good. Okay, now the back. Let me glue the back. I think I'm going to have it like that. You know, I think this is going to be a pretty nice journal. I think it's pretty cool. Just to have a piece of our mom, you know, her interest, and a piece of her because these were her patterns that she used, which is pretty fun. Okay, now I'm going to head over to my sewing machine and I'm just going to sew around and I'll be right back. Okay, I got it all sewn around. I sewed around all of the edges just to make sure it holds down. And okay, now I'm going to, this got kind of a little messed up inside, but I think it should be okay. I'll probably just trim it See how that works? Just so it's not like all bulged out like that. And maybe the centerpiece. Yeah, I think that's okay like that. Okay, so what I think I want to do is kind of take my ruler and try to cut around the sides here to get off the, although, oh, wrong one. Although I was noticing too though that I kind of like the look of the lace hanging down. Alright, you know what, this might be better with some scissors. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna leave it like this. Maybe just trim the little flyaways here. Like right here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it and I'm gonna cut the rest of the way around and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cut around the outsides. Now let's just go ahead and glue in the inside the papers, and then I think we'll make a second part, I hope that's okay, of getting the papers ready and getting them in, because otherwise this video is probably going to be like an hour. And you know, I don't want to make you guys have to sit for a whole hour waiting, you know. So we're going to put for sure this paper here. I'm pretty sure that's what I want to do. Although, does it seem a little dark to go with this? Would it be better if I just put the, like the butterflies? I know I wanted to use the butterflies as the, no, yeah, I think I'm going to use the butterflies as the outside, or you know, the inside. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put this like here, kind of in the position where I want it, and I'm going to go ahead and mark it with a pencil or a pen, and I think we want it about to be cut about right, about right there. And then where is the spine? Here's the spine. I kind of folded it, and then I'm just going to cut it a little bit over from there. Okay, let's do that real quick. I think this journal is going to be super cute, and I'm very excited to give it to her. Super excited, actually. Well, once I finish it and see how it looks. Yep, perfect. Oh yeah, I'm going to put I need to put a little piece of fabric here. But first, let's go ahead and cut out the other side, which is pretty nice because we already have the right length. Now we just need to line it up. Now we just need to cut out the second piece. Let's see. Oh, I really love these. I think they're so pretty. And for my mom, like I said, she really loved butterflies, so this is actually pretty perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get my fabric for the spine, and I'll be right back. Let's see, I have more fabric here that I tea-dyed, just to kind of keep with, you know, the tea-dyed lace. Let's see how that looks. Whoops. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's see, how does that look? Or do I have something better? I think I'm just going to use that one. Yeah. I mean, I really only have to cut like once. Right about here. So that makes it kind of easy because it's already a small piece of fabric. Which is why I tea-dyed it, because I was like, well, it's small. If it doesn't come out, you know, nice, that's okay, because I'm not wasting too much. So about like that. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm going to just use some Fabrifix to put it down, which should be okay because it's going to be covered, even if it bleeds through, you know. There we go. And I'm also going to actually use Fabrifix to attach the paper too. So, but I'll just put the Fabrifix on the paper. It's just because, you know, I want to make sure it doesn't come up. It probably would have been a good idea to place this down before I sewed, but I completely forgot. But that's okay. And I don't want to like re-sew around because I don't want to, what am I trying to say? I don't want to mess up the look of it on the other side. So I'm not gonna, because I know I didn't say it, but I used the zigzag stitch. Maybe if I had used this straight stitch, it would have been better, because then I could have. Oh, I think I cut this one a little big. No. All right, there we go. That's good right there. Make sure I didn't cut this one too big. No, that one's good. Okay. Let's get this pushed down all over. And I don't know if I want to, but I had a plan to, because, you know, I like the ruffles and all that. But I was thinking of attaching the ribbon like this. What do you guys think? I think that's really cute. I think I'm going to do it. Let me just put some glue along here. Oh, I went a little uneven there. That's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the look of ruffles and you know, all that stuff. I think it just makes it look so much prettier. And it covers up that little edge there too, which is nice. So that might take a minute to dry. Just gonna trim it right there. I'll trim the other side in a minute. See, look how cute that looks. I think that's really cute with the lace on the side. And it's tea-dyed all. I tea-dyed it also the other day. I was just on a tea-dyeing spree. So that's what happens. I don't know. I like the look of the tea dye. It just makes it look so old and like, well, it makes it look dirty kind of, but I like it. But yeah, I think it's probably my favorite. Also, though, the avocado dyed lace is very pretty also, which I have made some of that recently too. Not with this lace, but a different one, which I want to make some more because pretty soon I want to make kind of like a shabby chic type journal. So the avocado dyed lace would go really well with that. Okay, let me trim off the side here just a little bit, avoiding the journal. And there we go. All right, get this out of the way. I actually dyed a good amount of that. It was like on a beige, it was like a beigeish type of, what am I trying to say? Lace. And so, yeah, this is the color it got with that. All right, guys, here's what we have for the outer of the journal, which I think is really cute. I really like it. And in the next part, we'll go ahead and get the signatures together. All measured out and then sewn in. If you guys like this, if you would please go ahead and comment down below. If you have any tips or tricks too, as far as making this kind of journal with the, I don't know why I can't think of what these are called. The sewing patterns, there we go. Like making a journal with those, go ahead and let me know, because I really do appreciate you guys and the advice that you give me and everything else, because it really helps me out, especially since I am still sort of new to this. You know, it's almost been a year, but kind of new. So yeah, if you guys would like to please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.